Today the 19th February 2021. The one that the day they graduated today, 19th February 2021. No be easy. Now part of the commando forces and this. They don't jog at them. They celebrate. No be easy. They are commando. No be easy. Na show na wise. No be easy. But na go and power. No be show na wise. Na Sam. Wow. No easy. No easy. No easy. That's on the eyes. No be easy. Wow. No easy. No easy. Na Sam. Oh. They are commando. That's it. They are commando. The commando forces indeed. Today the 19th February 2021. The one that the day they graduated today, 19th February 2021. No be easy. Now part of the commando forces and this. They don't jog at them. They celebrate. No be easy. They are commando. No be easy. Na show na wise. No be easy. But na go and power. No be show na wise. Na Sam. Wow. No easy. No easy. No easy. That's on the eyes. No be easy. Wow. No easy. No easy. Na Sam. Oh. They are commando. That's it. They are commando. The commando forces indeed. Today the 19th February 2021. The one that the day they graduated today, 19th February 2021. No be easy. Now part of the commando forces and this. They don't jog at them. They celebrate. No be easy. They are commando. No be easy. Na show na wise. No be easy. But na go and power. No be show na wise. Na Sam. Wow. No easy. No easy. No easy. That's on the eyes. No be easy. Wow. No easy. No easy. Na Sam. Oh. They are commando. That's it. They are commando.
Good evening, fellow Amazonians. All we see what did happen for Niger, all we see what did happen for Mali, all we see what don't happen for Niger. We don't see the courage of the people that from Niger. We don't see the courage of the people that from Mali. We don't see the courage of the people that from Burkina Faso. We don't see the courage of the people that for Guinea. And yesterday, all we don't woke up, we don't see the courage for the people them for Gabon. We are a neighbor to Amazonia and a neighbor to La Republique Cameroon. The question we go for ask yourselves, we will go for ask all we. Things that they will feel learn from which don't happen for all this country they are in. Big lessons they for the Amazonian people them for learning from the way the people from Niger they don't conduct themselves, for the way the people from Mali they don't conduct themselves, for the way the people from Guinea they don't conduct themselves, and for the way the people even for Gabon they don't conduct themselves. For topple the tyrants, for topple those puppets. The way they don't do it, they see they suffer for their people then, and they decide say they no one make their people suffer again. They see the pain of their people then, and they decide say they no one make their people live through pain anymore. They see the poverty where their people don't live through, and they no one make their people live through that poverty anymore. Now a love for the people then. It drive these men and women, these brave, courageous men and women. Now it drive them for topple colonial puppets. and for help their people them to become free. The first lesson we Ambazonians they need for learner. When the leaders, when they decide for take over power, for give the people them power, to take over power from puppets and give them back to the people them. They use guns. They prepare themselves. They gather their guns them. They gather the guns of that country. The same guns them they don't use them for oppress those people them. And the same guns them, those brave people, they use them for topple the tyrants. First lessons. Gather your guns, get your guns. They're not gonna protest for try for get freedom. They not go form some political movements. They not go shidon. They go call themselves interim governments. They create powerful, brave leaders. They come together. They decide. They say they must work for the interest of their people, and they do it. And they do it. Ambazonians, they must abandon all political impostors who they use this liberation and slow down this liberation. First lessons, we na abandon all we na political impostors. All these people that they run around, call themselves say interim government. If we not abandon them, we will remain under occupation till their kingdom come. We see when the people then from Mali they rise up, they rally under a military leader. They not come out, they go from small opposition government there and for fight each other. They rally under a military leader and give you all the support. We don't see them for Niger, we don't see them for Mali, we don't see them for Burkina Faso. Now which man he can curse the Ambazonian people? It is for front na eye, una di see am, una di pretend like say una dey see am. Una di jubilate for the courage of the people them for Niger. Una di celebrate the courage of the people them for Mali. Una di celebrate the courage of the people them for Burkina Faso. Una di celebrate the courage of the people them for Guinea. And yesterday, una now don't celebrate the courage of the people them for Gabon. How many movements they don't form for Gabon? Everybody rally around the military leader where he will lead the coup. Everybody rally around it. The entire nation will give its support to one leader. It take na courage for people that for be free. The only human being, the man we don't show that kind of courage for liberate the Ambazonian people, just like the leader from Mali rally the people there. Now Dr. Cholu Kasayaba. Now Dr. Cholu Kasayaba. The more una shidon, una entertain interim governments, where they never offer una nothing. They no one buy guns, they no one stand for guns, they no one recruit soldiers them, they no one train soldiers them for liberate the people them. But for the confuse una every day and for create infighting every day, the more the Ambazonian people they will suffer, the more they kill more Ambazonians. We not learn from the Mali people them, we not learn from Guinea, we not learn from Equatorial Guinea, we not learn from Burkina Faso, just even what just happened in Gabon yesterday. Human beings they want freedom, but it requires courage for people to be free. It requires courage. We not rally around Dr. Cholu Kasayaba if we want freedom. We not rally around man with no road. We not rally around the person where the world don't talk say now the fight phobia. If we support the Ambazonia Governing Council and rally around this leader, we as a people will be free. But if we want to continue for circle year after 7 years, make the next 2 years, 3 years, make it be like the last 7, then we not continue for entertain with our interim governments. Then we not continue for go call small conference then. Every day na conference by conference. And we not continue for the entertain social media activists where they no one rally allow a political leader make they continue for divide them. The choice for be free, now the choice to be courageous. The choice for be free, it takes na courage. If you want freedom, stand on the truth, on a leader who will take you to a free homeland. Now learn from what did happen from Gabon, Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Guinea. Important lesson they did for all now. Alright? The liberation tax, now the ticket for the Amazonian people then, for raise all the money where they need them, and for buy all the guns where they need them. Before these other leaders, the one topple these colonial puppets, they gather all their guns, now they use them. Pay your liberation tax. Now your ticket to your liberation. Pay your liberation tax so that we'll get all the guns. We will need them. Forget Cameroon out of our land. Alright? Secondly, the lockdown will start on Monday. Now thunder fire you lockdown. The lockdown will start on Monday. Now lockdown way, if you violate that lockdown, now you get yourself to blame. This lockdown will start on Monday. That lockdown will start on Monday. Lockdown will be Tuesday. Lockdown will be Wednesday. Lockdown will be Thursday. Lockdown will be Friday. 5 days of lockdown. 2 days. Saturday and Sunday, na free day there for all man. For go farm, for go market, for go do business, for go do anything you want to do. Alright? When I take this lockdown very seriously, because the forces, they no go show no mercy for any man who violate the lockdown. No movement, no worker, no business, no market, na total lockdown. We must disrupt Cameroon, their plan. For say the one use the school resumption as a strategy for tell the international community say, then they don't defeat Amazonia and things don't come back to normal. It takes courage and it takes sacrifice for people then for be free. Anyway, I get for go as soon as I know. Right now I travel, so I just this drop this message. My name they call me right now, so I get for go. When I take care, we will talk when I reach the other side.
We also would like to remind you that smoking, vaping, or using electronic devices